Welcome back, bitches, to the podcast. This podcast is about school and mental health. I'm Sydney, and this is...
Suck my dick.
That's Carol. She doesn't have a penis.
Unless I do.
Unless she does, I have not been in her pants. Okay.
Should we first talk about like tests and stuff?
Yeah.
Cause, oh my god.
We're going to start off with talking about standardized tests and how they create so much stress that students literally shut down. Sometimes their hair falls out, they pick at their skin, they do,
Like I know
they self-harm.
In like middle school, it was like 6th or 7th grade, and she legit had an anxiety attack.
Yeah.
And it was insane. Where she spent most of the time taking the test crying instead. And it's like, that's ridiculous. But oh, here's a mint. And it bores everyone to death too.
Yeah.
Like it's just unneeded, you know what I mean? If you're capable of doing the material, why does it matter?
Yeah, if you pass the class, why should we have to take an exam at the end?
Like I feel like you should only need to take an exam if you don't pass the class.
Yeah.
Because that would make sense. Because then it's like double checking and that's a second chance. But like if you're doing fine in the class, why do you need the extra stress of, oh, but midterms coming up, kids?
Between kindergarten and 12th grade, students are tested about 112 times. Standardized.
Oh, standardized.
Yeah.
I was about to say, it's more than that.
I get that in a year, bitch. Yeah. Standardized is 112.
Yeah. That's fucking ridiculous still, though.
The reason for standardized tests, apparently, is for Common Core, which is another issue on its own.
Thing.
It's fucking
like,
shit.
I don't know much about it, but I know it does it, like, by elimination. Like, 2 plus 2 is, like, it's no more than 4, but it's no less than...
The kid I'm tutoring, the way he learns now is so difficult and ridiculous. It's unbelievable. I teach him the easy ways, and he's like, holy shit. How did you do that?
Like, we're lucky. We're, like, the cutoff point.
We were the cutoff point.
Year or two before that shit.
Yeah.
We're, like, we barely scraped by.
Yeah.
And then 2 deadlines on things. You know
deadlines, oh yeah.
That makes me want to fucking die. Because, like, if I know a deadline, I'm just not going to do the work.
Oh my god.
Like, because I'll be like, oh, I'll do it the day before, and then I'm not going to do it the day before.
Yeah.
Like, realistically speaking.
I always do it the day I get assigned it, because I know I'll be stressed out if I don't.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a big weight on your shoulders.
Homework should never be a thing. It should always
be
classwork.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then you can pace the class based on what it needs. Because different students live in different time periods. And so...
A different race?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just kind of bullshit that it's one competitive mosh pit.
After school should not be time for homework. It should be time for students to be able to get jobs. We should be able to hang out with our friends and actually be children. Like, school shouldn't be seen as a full-time job.
Not only that, classically speaking, if you want, like, the good colleges to notice you, what they want you to do is they want you to do school, they want you to do AP classes.
They want you to do clubs.
Fucking clubs, sports.
Yeah.
And that takes so much time.
And you have to do all of that shit.
You get to school at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
If you're in what?
Swim.
Goddamn.
Yeah. So 5 a.m. in a cold-ass pool with no heating. When it's like 60 out. That's fucking ridiculous.
It's so competitive to get into colleges that you have to do that.
Yeah.
If you want to have a successful life.
Yeah.
That society deems successful.
Yeah. That's what I found so fucking ridiculous. And like, even in not in sports, but other extracurricular activities, like even in chorus, they treat the performers like shit.
Oh yeah.
Like at the honor choir or whatever it was, one of our friends had, like, a sugar attack.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And, like, one guy got his salad. They wanted them back to the college by 1. He got his salad at 12:55.
Oh my god.
That's fucking ridiculous. To where he was walking.
Were they at
eating.
SFSC?
I think.
That makes sense. They don't serve fast.
And it's like, you think they'd do something to circumvent that.
Yeah.
And their students have enough time to fucking eat their shit.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's the cliche of we have growing bodies, but we do, you know what I mean?
We do, and we need to be fed, and because when we're not fed and energized, we're not going to want to fucking work.
Yeah.
We're basically brain dead at that point.
Yeah,
like,
especially when you're in choir, and you're on that hot stage and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I remember that was when I left last year during the audition thing, because I had a sugar attack where I was starting to go blind and shit,
Damn.
and losing hearing. It's fucking bullshit. And then, like, we're, like, literally given numbers. Like,
we're ranked.
IDs, ranks,
student IDs, we're ranked.
On your fucking credit history.
By the way, I'm rank 36. So are you.
I don't know, I've dropped.
You've dropped since then. That's sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but, like, in the past, and we even had the same rank. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck was that, too?
I think that was a mistake.
No, I think it's just we have the same grades, just in different classes, you know what I mean?
No, because it goes by every student is a number. Yeah. So we both can't be 36.
But it's kind of like when you tie.
Okay, that's true. That's fair.
You know what I mean? And that's why we were both 36. It's just there wouldn't be a 475th student because of the people that tied.
Hate it.
Whatever.
Didn't he have a really high number? It was so sad.
Yeah, but that's because he didn't go to school a lot.
Nicole was 6. And I was like, I'm glad she's moving. Less competition. But she's so sweet, goddamn. And she's so cute and so sad.
Yeah.
I'm not glad she's moving. I might regret saying that.
And then too, it's like the general pressure of it all.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna be when you grow up?
Yeah. Decide your college in fucking 9th grade, dog.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're fucked.
Yeah, and it's like, oof.
And it's true. You are fucked if you don't figure it out in 9th grade. Because the requirements of colleges are so ridiculous. Like, to get into USF, an actual good college, your GPA has to be a 4.0 or above.
Yeah.
So it has to be...
You 100% have to take AP classes.
Yes.
And pass them.
Yeah, to get into a good college.
Yeah. And that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because not everyone can physically, mentally, etc. handle the workload. Like, for some students in America, you need to work. Like, because of multiple reasons. One of which being if you're a student who needs to help support your family. You know
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to be able to do well in school in that circumstance because you're more worried about your job because...
You should be more worried about that.
Yeah. And then too, I don't know if it's still a thing, it probably is, but I remember my mom talked about her, in her generation, she always had classmates who, as soon as they turned 18, whether they graduated or not, their parents just kicked them the fuck out.
That's what's happening to Rana right now.
Yeah, which is fucking ridiculous. There should be a law where where they can't keep you on until you are both 18
financially stable.
Or it would be nice to be financially stable, but at the same time, that'd be hard to do.
It'd be hard to judge. Yeah.
It should be until they're 18 and have decided until they're 18 or have their high school diploma or have decided to drop out.
There shouldn't even have to be laws for that. Parents should just not be dicks.
Get their shit together.
Yeah. Like, my mom wants me to live here until I'm 30. Like, she's like, please don't leave me.
That's what I'm telling my mom. I'm just like, bitch, guess what? You're stuck.
You stuck with me. You birthed me. I came out your birth canal.
Yeah, that's it. Game over.
You thought I was going to be a doctor? Wrong.
Yeah. And then, it's also a thing of, like, guidance counselors. The name is so misleading.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you think that means they're going to guide you through life, and then they're going to be a counselor.
Yeah.
But that's not the case.
It is that way in some schools. They do have, like, school psychologists.
We don't have that. Do we even have a school
I think we do, but I've never fucking heard of her. Yeah.
Like, the name's misleading.
It really is. Like, it gives the connotation that they're going to help us emotionally as well as academically, but they don't. They do not at all.
They do whatever they can as quick as they can.
Yeah.
And then kick you to the curb.
Like my guidance counselor, I've been coming to her for help because I've been transferring to homeschool a lot, and she's like getting annoyed with me. Like, it's her fucking job.
Yeah, like she's literally getting paid
to do this.
Like when I become a bartender, I'm not gonna look at somebody go and ask for a drink and then go,
damn.
You want a drink?
And when I'm a physician's assistant, I'm not gonna be like, damn, they're bleeding? Shit. That's so inconvenient. It's not like I got a diploma to do this. Like,
yeah. Did the guidance counselor get diplomas to do this though?
Yeah, she's a doctor.
And then too, even when you talk about like the school nurse, isn't she only there like half the time?
She's a bitch. Yeah, she is.
So scary.
She's horrible. She's not scary to me because
she's scary.
People don't scare me. In that way, I think she's just a bitch. I think she's a horrible person who hates kids.
Yeah.
And she's not even a nurse. She's a fucking tech.
Yeah, it's not good.
She's like, want some ice? And I came in having, like, a giant panic attack one day. I was dripping with sweat. I was shaking, and she was just like, what's wrong? And I was like, I'm having a panic attack right now. Can I call my mom? Because my voice was shaking.
Yeah.
And she was like, really? And I was like, I couldn't even, I answered, like, I couldn't even fathom.
Yeah. Okay, with somebody obviously having an issue about, whoa, really, bro?
I was even having, like, chest pains and shit. Like, I could have had a heart attack.
Yeah,
I couldn't have had a heart attack.
If you have a panic attack, it can cause.
It can feel like a heart attack.
It can cause.
It can, yeah.
And then, like, there's no outreach either.
What do you mean?
Like, for instance, I've been absent a lot. The most outreach they've done is calling me into the class. The fucking principal's office being like, you notice the absences over there?
Yeah.
Anything going on at home? No. Okay. And that's it. Like, personally, I'm not abused or anything, but in a situation where someone might be, and that's all they do is go, anything going on at home? No, I'm good. Okay. That's ridiculous. Because, like, you know.
This says up to 1 in 5 kids living in the U.S. show signs or symptoms of a mental health disorder in a given year.
Yeah.
So in a classroom of 25 students, 5 of them may be struggling with the same issues many adults deal with: depression, anxiety, and substance abuse.
It's hard to believe that's such a small number.
Yeah. Nearly 80% who need mental health services won't get them.
Yeah, fuck.
Because their parents are like,
yeah,
it's just situational depression. Yeah. It's just because of school. And it is because of school. Yeah, but like
that doesn't mean you shouldn't get help for it, you know what I mean? Which is fucking ridiculous. Also, another reason why we need a school therapist that's actually there, because
we need multiple school therapists.
And even if they don't take us individually case by case and like know our names, at least they can go, yeah, this is a legitimate issue that you're having.
Yes.
We're going to contact your parents. We're going to set something up to where they have to take you.
That's what Cochrane was like for me last year. That's what my IEP called for.
Okay.
But you have to, like, go through a gigantic process to get an IEP or a 504 plan.
Ridiculous.
It's fucking stupid. I think every kid should have an IEP. Yeah. Like, you know what it stands for and shit, right? Individualized education plan. Yeah. Everyone is different in the way they learn and the way they do work. And goddamn.
And that's another thing. Is like, it's the school system. The school system is so skewed in ways that for students who already have mental health issues like ADHD and such, are just fucked.
They're. Like, I'm lucky. I'm fucking smart. If I wasn't, I would have. I would be dead.
Yeah. Because like they always reward behavior that when you have mental health issues, they reward certain symptoms and punish others while ignoring that it might be a symptom of a mental health issue.
They do that to me all the time. Like, I'm silent in class, and they're like, I wish I had more kids like you. When it's like, no, I have full-on panic attacks when I talk to people. Yeah. That's the reason I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, and it skews you from a young age into thinking that that's a positive trait.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah. It's unhealthy. It's not good. Yeah.
And same thing for punishing behavior that's natural of students that might have issues. Like being bouncy, jiggly, needing to stand up and move around.
Yeah. It's like, stop moving.
People or any other fucking symptoms, you know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous. And bullying, too. They do nothing.
They do shit. I got bullied for being fat in elementary school by this one kid during, summer daycare, and I came to the principal about it through my mom, and my mom was like, can you keep this private, don't let the bully know my kid's name, and then this happened, and then this is what happened. They brought the kid to me, and they were like, so what happened, guys? And I was just there bawling my eyes out.
The most bullshit thing, because in the moment, you're not going to think of what he's done, because all you can think of is that he's there.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they did too at my school when me and another kid were like, we want to kill ourselves.
Yeah.
Because they brought the one guy who was bullying the friend in. And I'm like, bitch, what?
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. And it's like, especially when you and your mother specifically asked not to deal with it. Because it's only going to get fucking worse. Because it's not like they're going to switch classrooms or anything.
That's not even the worst part that happened. I told you it happened during summer daycare. The kid confessed to doing it. He was like, yeah, but I only did that during summer daycare. And then they were like, oh, that happened during summer daycare? Well, we can't do anything about it.
Oh my fucking God.
And I was just like, what the fuck? Then why did you do this? We told you.
Yeah.
Now my bully knows that I told on him and he's gonna fucking mess with me some more.
Yeah.
He was such a dick. And Tyson Bentley sucked my dick. Sorry. Angiani, don't know your last name. Fuck you.
There's probably a million Tyson Bentleys.
Yeah.
Every single one's like, is that me?
You know who you are, bitch.
Fucking slut.
Yeah.
Like, remember when Tatelli almost got kicked down the stairwell?
Yeah, and nothing fucking happened. Yeah. It was on camera, too.
Yeah.
Like,
that was ridiculous. It's just, in general, ridiculous.
And I hate that some kids who, I know this can't be helped at all, and it's never going to be helped. Kids who are going nowhere in life are forced to go to school, and they're stuck with the kids who want to be doctors and shit. So, like, losers and overachievers are stuck in the same classroom, and the overachievers are distracted. And electives, we all get mixed in. Yeah, and it's fucking awful. Study hall, terrible.
Yeah, like...
That's one of the reasons I'm transferring.
Yeah. It's just fucking ridiculous. Because it's a thing of... In elective classes, I think we're all equal in a way. But at the same time...
Because we're all learning the same thing, but...
pick it up at different rates.
Yes.
And so, students who might be able to go forward in the class are brought down by those who need to stay and take more time to learn. And those who need to take more time to learn, also, their self-confidence is fucked up by the kids who are ready and are impatient and stuff.
That's what happened in my Spanish 1 class. Yeah. Me and this other girl were, like, miles ahead of everyone else, and they were like, and this is another problem, they're like, can I copy you? Can I fucking copy you, please? God, you're so smart, please help me. And it's like, no. What?
And I hate things like that, where they're fair weather friends.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, you're so smart and pretty, let me of your shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, literally fucking joke.
I just kind of laugh it off, because I'm not, I wasn't assertive enough at that time to be like, okay, no.
Yeah.
Do your own work.
Yeah.
I'm smart. You're not.
Yeah. And it's like, it's not necessarily a bad thing if you're not smart. Like,
It's not.
It's just a fact thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, that's another
It's
thing
not
that I
their
hate
fault
is
that they're
it's
not
like,
smart.
the school system bases everything on if you're smart or not. Like, they kill creativity.
Oh, creativity is gone.
Yeah. Which is like,
until you get to high school. High school, you get some chances to express your creativity. Only
rarely.
some. But, like, you do get some.
Depends.
At least. Like, if you take art, if you even get into art. Like, which is so hard to get into.
It's fucking ridiculous. Because all the advanced art students, because Skyward fucked it up, were put into Art 1. So all the new Art 1 students couldn't take Art 1 because all the advanced art students, the system put them in the wrong class. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I was complaining about that because it was, the acting class, nobody was signing up for it, which is weird because it's like unprecedentedly low. To where she had only like one class with, where normally she has 2 or 3. To where it's like there's obviously an issue with the system where this is the first year it's fucking happening.
Let me read this to you. At recess, I didn't have any friends to play with, she recalls. I would make an excuse to stay inside with the teachers and finish extra credit work or do extra credit. We're not using her name to protect her privacy. She's been diagnosed with bulimia and depression. She says that in the span of a few months, she went from honor roll to failing. She put on weight, other kids called her fat. She began cutting herself with a razor every day, and she missed a ton of school.
And it starts out small like that, you know?
She was 8.
Yeah.
8 years old.
Like, there are little elementary school kids who do kill themselves.
Yeah.
Which is like
at our middle school, a kid tried to kill themselves. You knew that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Because I remember I said I wanted to kill myself in like 5th grade, and they're just like, whatever, you don't even know what that means. And it's like, bitch, if a kid can watch a murder mystery, they know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, with the media, we know all the fucking ways. Especially from a young age.
Yeah.
And like, it does happen small but fast. Where it's like, it starts out with a little something here or there, and then it's like, boom, that's it. Fucking dead.
Yeah.
It's insane. And that's why we need a better outreach program for kids that look like they might be having a struggle.
Exactly.
And then, like, there's no education on mental health either. Like, if you have a mental health issue, you need to do personal research to notice that shit.
Yeah.
Because they don't tell you what depression or anxiety is. They don't tell you what autism or ADHD or multiple personality, even though that's not the right term anymore.
Dissociative
personality
disorder is what it's called.
Like, they don't tell you about fucking any of them. So, like, you have to notice yourself that something's wrong. And the chances of you doing that in a way that's healthy and easy to handle is, like, probably slim to fucking none, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking ridiculous. And I mean, what we even learn is ridiculous. What the fuck is math gonna help me do? What the fuck am I gonna use the quadratic
That's for
equation
future
for?
doctors.
Yeah, future doctors are gonna use the fucking quadratic equation.
No. It helps your brain be able to problem solve better. It trains your brain.
But it's like, we could do that in better ways.
There are better ways to do it.
In ways that are more
And very rarely do people want to be mathematicians. They make no money, and like, who wants to do that? Like,
yeah.
I love math, and even I don't fucking want to be a mathematician. Like, bitch.
Yeah. Like, it's the thing of they need to find something that works for most. rather than the select few who are geniuses who are going to become doctors. Because that's not the fucking majority.
The Indians. Just saying, you know who you are, bitch. You're cool, though. You're cool, though.
In our classes. Yeah.
Yes.
Not everywhere, though.
Oh, not everywhere.
Okay, because
not everywhere.
Like, without
that was racist.
Yeah,
that sounded really
context,
racist. Without context, there are 3 Indian kids at our school, and they're fucking geniuses.
Yeah, like the 3 specifically.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. They're also dumbasses though, because
they really are.
Each other.
Yeah, and they're also younger. They're immature. They're younger than us.
Really?
Yeah. Pranav was 10. No, I mean, who's Pranav? What?
That's probably a moderately common name.
It is in India.
Well,
in here, yeah, true, but it's more common in India, Carol. I mean, have you seen a white person name their kid Pranav?
Yeah, but there's a lot of. I'm sure there's a moderately large amount of Indian people living in America.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. True.
So, like, you say in Indian culture.
Yeah, in Indian culture. I'm sorry. God bless America.
India. There's no Pranavs.
In America. There's no Pranavs in America. None. We outlawed them.
Oh, it's sad because it's true.
Oh my god, it is true, goddamn. Oh no. I'm sorry. I don't know how to edit. I can't cut that out. Okay, I'm sorry, Pranav. I love you. I don't love you. You're really an asshole, but...
Well, like, where the education system does cater to those who want those specific careers, but for most of us...
For ones that want to be artists, or people that want...
other than a doctor. Like...
Or anything other than a nurse.
Yeah.
Like, those are the careers that they want us to be.
Medical field and, like, lawyer-esque.
Yeah.
Anything out
sometimes
of those
teachers. Rarely teachers. I was surprised they had a psychology class.
Yeah.
Like.
But that's a medical thing.
Yeah, that is a medical thing. Yeah. Oof.
Yeah. It's just fucking bullshit, honestly.
This says the start of many mental health conditions most often occurs in adolescence. Half of individuals living with mental illness experience onset by the age of 14. This number jumps to 75% by the age of 24.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think that's one thing I have to worry about until I'm older, until, like, my mid-20s, is I have to worry about, like, a schizophrenic break. And, like, I don't know what would cause that.
Do you know the age, the real age? I'm not going to tell you if
I know it's by, like,
to worry you.
20s is, like,
okay.
when you're, like, safe.
You know it,
then.
You
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, after that
because it's for women, it's different.
Oh, for women it's different?
Yeah. Men is 18.
Yeah.
And women is 24.
Yeah, where it's the mid-20s for women. Because, like, I don't think it's too much of a concern, but, like...
You once said 18 for women, and I was like, I'm not going to tell her because I don't want to scare her.
Yeah.
But,
like, it's mid-20s.
Yeah.
I was just an idiot at that point.
No, it's okay. You just didn't know.
Oh, what grade were we in when I said
that? In the past 2 years.
Damn. Criminal minds in the rate. Like, and that's another thing. It's like, I feel like if anything were to trigger that, if it can be caused by stress, like regular stress, it'd probably be school.
Yeah.
Because, like, jobs, you have clear directives of what to do. You know what I mean? Plus, you have the benefit of getting paid at least. And you can talk about your hours. You know what I mean? You can hash out what days you have on and off and what schedule works for you and your boss. Whereas school's like, this is strictly what you get. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no flexibility whatsoever.
I think it should be more like college.
Yeah.
Like, because you can pick what times your classes are.
Yeah.
You can pick what days your classes are.
They probably figure none of us have licenses. So for, like, freshmen, for instance, that wouldn't work because if they pick their own classes, it'd have to be something that coincides
with
true. Their parents' schedule, whereas if it's just a strict thing, your parent always knows. And they only have to set up 2 rounds of buses for every morning, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And every afternoon. But, like, once you hit junior year, if you have, you know, a license and a car and or even a ride at any grade willing to drive
you. Yeah.
And plus it's dumb because classes are either super, super easy or way too fucking hard. You know what I mean? Like if you're in that intermediate between not too
between
not
honors
too
and AP,
unintelligent and not too smart.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Where it's like for me, sometimes the honor classes are too much, but the regular classes are sometimes too little. You know what I mean?
For me, it's always everything is too little. Like some kids excel. Not saying that I like excel and I'm like a genius, but like it's so goddamn slow. Like I understand the Pythagorean form. Like move on. Goddamn.
Yeah. That's another thing. With certain subjects, they seem to go so fucking slowly. Where you do like 3 weeks on the Pythagorean theorem, which is literally something that's algebra, in my opinion.
Yes, it should be algebra.
It's so fucking easy, in my opinion. And then it'll be like some complicated bullshit. And it's like, okay, we have 1 day. Like, bitch, what? Oh my god. I fucking love Miss Hamilton's class in 8th grade, bitch.
I didn't have Hamilton.
She was great. I loved Coach George, man.
He was great. And he loved me too. He was like he gave me the gifts and shit.
Yes. And then somebody's like, why do you have candy canes if you're not planning on handing them to everybody? And I'm like, bitch, they were given to me. Can you back
Because I was a good kid and you fucking weren't.
Yeah. And she's like, oh.
Oh, that was
the Go-Go
blonde, Go-Go.
Yeah.
Go-Go.
We're not saying she's a Go-Go girl. She saw a pin and was like, what, you're into anime? What's that one with the blonde spiky hair? Go-Go?
Instead of Goku, she said Go-Go, yeah.
Like, fuck. That was so dumb. I love it though.
Okay, this article says, I looked up, because I wanted to, like, better explain what it's like to go to school with Asperger's, because I have that. And, they had their 13-year-old daughter with Asperger's syndrome and ADD, like me, write an essay on what it's like to go to school. Do you want me to read that?
Sure.
Okay. I was recently diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome and anxiety disorder. If you don't know, Asperger's is a form of high-functioning autism. If you can understand that, it doesn't mean I can't talk or walk or write. I am mostly as normal as you, except my anxiety disorder messes this up, and I can get scared, mad, hurt, or upset very easily. For the past year, my mom and dad have been trying to find a school that suits my needs. I don't mean to be rude, but I had a pretty bad experience at her middle school. Aside from a few things, please don't get me wrong, it's not a bad school, it's just I didn't have the best of times there. Some of the things that give me trouble is the loud and crowded classrooms. They stress me out to no end, and I find solace in doodling my problems away, which gets me into trouble. I am generally not an outgoing person. I won't tell any names, but I was either teased in school or people saw right through me. I think you need to make a better effort to actually know these kids, because you, the adult, don't know what happens in schools. Also, don't even get me started on other students. When it comes to bullying and shunning, boys call someone a bad name or punch them, but girls plan. They elaborate.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to me. As I stated earlier, loud classrooms make me stressed. Another thing that I have trouble doing is paying attention and telling if people are being sarcastic. I have trouble with social cues and emotions. I also cry when I get frustrated, and I can't help this. It's a part of who I am. Yelling at me or sending me out on a walk will not help. It makes me embarrassed and angry if you send me out, and that will make me cry even more. Also, making direct eye contact can make me very nervous. I am not being rude, it just makes me anxious. Just because I am not looking does not mean I am not listening.
Yeah, that's like...
This is exactly how it is for me.
Yeah, where it's like they punish you for the small coping mechanisms that you can use in class without being disruptive. And they're like, how dare you not pay attention to class and fucking doodle, even though we're doing private fucking work and you fucking finished it.
That was her form of stimming, I think. When I was in elementary school, my form of stimming was very... I used to do this to, like, cope with my anxiety, which I know it looks stupid, you can laugh, but I used to do this, and people would be like, "What the fuck are you doing, you whack ass bitch?" I'm like flapping my arms. Like I used to. You can like look up Asperger's stimming flapping.
Yeah, and like it'll pop up.
Unless you don't want that in your search history because that's weird. But yeah, I did shit like that, and I used to like scream in weird ways, and people would be like, "This bitch is whack as fuck. Who is this girl?" Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, oof. I don't know how we didn't know I had Asperger's earlier. Like, cause I did that shit. Why didn't teachers come to my mom and were like,
"Yeah,
your daughter's doing some weird shit."
Behaviors.
Yeah.
Behaviors.
They are behaviors, and another thing. Oh, yeah, never mind. Another thing that Asperger's people have is what's it called? School refusal behaviors, and that's a lot of kids have that too that don't have Asperger's. I spelled refusal wrong. School refusal disorder. You can continue while I look it up.
There's one thing that I forgot to mention. Our reward system kind of fluxes up sometimes because we covered it in psychology. I forget what it's called. But it's when you get the reward, where there's a reward set, and because there's a reward, you're no longer motivated to do that action. Like, I remember that's why in Miss Duck's class, you know how I used to love reading, and I read like a shit ton? As soon as she made it to where we would get a prize for a certain number of AR points, I fucking stopped reading.
Yeah.
Like, I forget what it's called, but there's like a psychological term.
It's like coin.
I don't remember. But
explain it again, because I vaguely remember it.
Where when there's a reward set out, it makes you unmotivated to do the action. I'm not explaining it well, but you know. Because I think that's honestly the actual 100% reason why I stopped reading. Because, like, when there was a reward set, I'm just like, you know? Where it's like, I'll do the thing, but as soon as you go, oh.
Yeah, I don't think you explained it right, because I can't find it. That's okay, though.
Yeah. But, like, that shit was, like, fuck, reading that. Because, like, sometimes teachers will set out rewards, and it's good and all, but it unmotivates some students. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like,
it did the opposite to me, actually, to be honest, because I would strive for AR points. And I was like, Twilight, fucking Harry Potter, fucking the biggest books I could find, so I could get all those AR points and get those lava lamps from Picklesheimer. I got 3.
My thing is, I would love to read, and I'd get them, because I like having the large number, but as soon as it was that reward, where it's like, get this, get that, I was like,
that makes sense.
Where, like,
in a
it
way,
shuts
yeah.
it down. It's like when you're gonna do the dishes, but then your mom says do the dishes, and you're like,
yes, that's a good analogy. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, you have to want it by yourself.
Yeah.
You can't, it's hard to be told what to do.
Yeah. Like, I remember in, like, 4th grade, I got a fucking limo trip to McDonald's.
Yeah, we did too. Like, because of our FCAT scores.
For me, it was the AR points, because I had the highest AR points in my grade. But, like, I didn't even know that was a thing. So, like, if I knew that was a thing, I never would have fucking gotten it, because I would have been unmotivated at that point. Pranav
cheated and got to 1,000 AR points.
That's fucking.
I had 400, I was right behind him. Because I didn't cheat, fucking asshole.
Yeah. I think somebody said that I broke the record at my school or something like that, but I called bullshit.
Oh.
Because I only had like 315 or some shit like that. Oh. But I'm not sure. I wish we could look back on that too.
I think I had 416 or 460 something. There was a 6 in there. I know that.
I wish we could look back on that, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And that was way more fun than any fucking standardized test.
Oh, yeah.
Like, bitch, give me a book. Fuck yeah. And an AR test, man.
I love
it any fucking day. But you give me a fucking test, bitch. with no reward.
Yeah, like, what's the fucking point? No, kids don't want to do that shit.
And, like, does it affect our grading?
What, AR points?
No, the standardized tests.
Like FSAs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
30% of your grade is based on FSAs.
That's fine.
In high school.
And all they do really for us is tell us, you're really likely to succeed or you're not so likely to succeed in the next grade.
Like, I always get 5s, and it doesn't bother me, but other kids, they're not good at taking tests.
I fucking failed English last year, and I still got a fucking 5.
Yeah.
What the shit?
I somehow got a 4 on my history FSA when I bullshitted that class to AT. Like, I was so good at it. I was so good at bullshitting that teacher.
I wish we could see it online what we got as well. Like, all that's paper, and then you lose the fucking paper.
You can only see, like, ACT and SAT scores on College Board. Yeah.
And it's taking so long for the PSAT scores to get out as well.
Yeah, they shouldn't take that long.
Yeah, because it's like...
Did you have to do writing?
No.
Oh, then what the shit?
Yeah, and then we're not getting them until December, and it's like, we had 2 open response questions, which were the fucking math ones where you bubble it in still. We're just like, why does it take so long? Maybe because less people sign up, whereas this is the mandatory. But it's fucking bullshit still.
I'm on this website and there's a fucking advertisement for BetterHelp. Also, this is sponsored by BetterHelp. Just kidding, it's not. Don't go to BetterHelp. Don't spend your money on it. It's fucking shit. You know what it is, right?
Vaguely.
It's an online therapy service where they hook you up with therapists that aren't really qualified at all. And people, and like Shane Dawson, everyone's fucking advertising it and saying like, oh my gosh, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, but it's not. It's fucking awful. It's terrible. Where
it's like, it's good if you have like the occasional depression, but if you have legitimate
things are like, I don't know how to help you. Yeah.
I remember I tried doing one of those one time, not like that specific one, but one of those like sites where it's like, oh.
I did too. I tried to be a helper on one.
It fucking sucked. It was like, oh, have you tried not being sad, basically? Like, bitch, what? Like, instead of being like, oh, here's a dumb fucking way to help that won't actually help. Instead of doing that, just let the person vent.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that's shitty.
Yeah.
Like,
that's how I am because I'm not good with advice and shit like that. I can't do it. So I just listen to people. That's the only thing I can do for you.
To me, it's like, it depends on it.
I can offer advice on like relationships, even though I've only been in one. Because I have common sense.
Yeah. That's what I find so funny too, is like ASEC people are very easy. It's very easy to give relationships.
I think a lot of ASPEC people are very intelligent.
Because it's like, we're not, I feel like we're more rationalists when it comes to relationships.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's another thing, is school is bullshit, because it punishes, in a way, people who are more on the emotional side. You know?
Yeah.
Because if you are sensitive and get easily overwhelmed,
like people with Asperger's and stuff. Yeah.
That's fucking
when I get yelled at, I cry. Just like that little girl said.
I cannot handle getting fucking yelled at.
Yeah. Or if I even get, like, in trouble at all and, like, get a dirty look, I cry.
She caught me cheating, and I fucking, holy shit.
Oh.
I don't know if she caught me.
Who was it?
Pilates.
Okay, I don't know her.
Like,
oh, psychology.
Yeah. Like,
I don't blame you for cheating in that class. It's hard.
I had it under my jacket, and then I noticed her coming over, so I was like, oh fuck, and slid it between my legs. But you could still kind of see her corner. So, like, I don't know if she saw that corner on my phone or not.
I got caught cheating in anatomy.
But that was by a teacher's assistant, though.
Yeah.
And they don't care.
He looked at me, and he was like...
They don't give a fuck, though.
I'm so glad he didn't rat on me, because...
Yeah. I remember one time I legit freaked the fuck out. Because me and my grandma was making a dirty joke in elementary school. And, this was August, and he made a joke about telling the teacher. And, like, and he said that, like, the teacher gave me a referral. And I freaked the fuck out.
Oh, no.
I was like, holy fucking shit. Like, I acted cool. I was like, are you sure? Because, like, deep down, I knew he was lying, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, they would have brought me to, like, the teacher would have brought it up, or I would have been brought to the
But
office.
still, there's a part of you that's like,
I was like, oh my fucking god, this is it. This is where I die.
Have you ever gotten an actual referral before?
I've never gotten a referral, a detention, a home detention.
I've gotten a referral in kindergarten.
I've never gotten anything.
Do you know why I got a referral in kindergarten?
Probably because you fucking fucked a bitch.
Close. I made a girl pull her pants down in front of a bunch of guys.
Oh.
I didn't make her do it. I was like, you should totally do that. It'd be funny. And she was like, dude, you're right. And I was like, okay, you're stupid.
That's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then another thing.
I just thought it would be funny, though. I wasn't being like a pervy kindergartner.
You didn't know it was like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a bad thing. I just thought it was funny.
And, like, that's another thing, too, is, like unrelated but still related, classism in schools. I remember, holy fucking shit, my self-esteem in 3rd grade, first year in public school, not used to humans, right?
Yeah.
Fucking, I had one dress, I fucking loved it. Mama let her stop wearing it because it was holy. You wanna know why I stopped wearing it? Because I was wearing it, some bitch, in front of the entire fucking classroom. I'm sitting down at my desk, she kneels down, tells me, your clothes are very shabby, and I know you might not have a lot of money. Shabby was a word of the week. Just fucking saying. Bitch. Shook. And so I'll take you to the mall sometime, and yada yada yada. Bitch. That fucking destroyed me as a child. Like, that's the shit that, like, you don't notice it at the time, but looking back on it, you're like, holy
that traumatized you, for sure.
like, that fucked me up. Like, I stopped wearing that dress. I was like, fuck this class, I'ma never wear a dress again. And, like, it was a word of the week. What the fuck? I'm still pissed about that. She used me as a vocab lesson. Fuck you, bitch. It's like,
you might have some of this school refusal disorder. Because it's shit like that. Hold on, let me read it to you. Children with school refusal may complain of physical symptoms shortly before it is time to leave for school or repeatedly asked to visit the school nurse. If the child is allowed to stay home, the symptoms quickly disappear, only to reappear the next morning. Is it?
I don't know. Kind of, but...
Sometimes the symptoms feel real.
Tired.
Yes.
I'm just too fucking tired to get out of bed. And then, like, the time passes, and then I'm like, okay, it's 9 or 10 a.m., I'm good.
I have all of these, but you might have some. Common physical symptoms include headaches, stomach aches, nausea or diarrhea, tantrums, inflexibility, separation anxiety, avoidance, and defiance may show up too.
For me, the only time I've gotten, like, stomach cramps and stuff is when it's a teacher specifically.
Yeah.
When Cochrane, I was all ready to pass the next semester. I was like, I'm gonna fucking stay on top of it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna get my shit done. And then she assigned, like, 5 things on one day, and my mind was like, no!
Then you might not have the disorder, you might just have the behaviors.
Like, I got, like, fucking hella bad cramps that day, and it lasted, like, a fucking week.
Stressful life events may trigger the onset of school refusal, so shit like that can trigger it.
School in general is fucked up in elementary school. Because it's, like, all the different grades and classes and fucking everything mixed together. Like, what the shit? And then, too, it's like, why are we so strictly separated by grade in elementary and middle school? Like, we couldn't sit together in lunch, we couldn't sit together in the mornings, we couldn't do any of that shit. Like, why was that so fucking strict?
I'm not sure.
Then you go to high school and it's like, you're a freshman in a class with a senior, and it's like, you're still out of your element because you're not used to hanging out with anyone.
That pisses me off too.
Yeah.
That freshmen can take the same classes as seniors, because it makes me feel stupid. Because it's like a younger kid is in a class with me. Like, 3 years younger, and she's on my same level.
Yeah. To me, it's scary, because if you're the freshman, think of the level of intimidation.
Yes.
Like, fuck, man.
That's why I didn't take biology freshman year.
I'm like, ooh. Like,
a sophomore? You're a junior.
No, I'm saying...
Oh, when you were a freshman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, like, even the one grade above me, because middle school conditioned me to be so repulsed to talking to people in other grades, it was, like, the scariest fucking thing. You know what I mean? Because you always saw them as, like, so much older than you, even though they weren't.
Yeah.
It's be offering moments of silence while we both think.
It's okay, we're thinking. We got this.
Let me look at my little notey notes. See if I got anything. And, like, why are math and such pushed so much? Because, like, if you think about it, as a consumer, I'm more likely to purchase something from an artist or a musician or something. You know what I mean?
The thing is, though, you're forced to go to the hospital. You have no chance. You have no choice.
Yeah.
Like, if you're dying, you have to go to the hospital.
Okay, I feel that.
Yeah.
And that's another thing they should teach us too, is how to take care of our physical health as well. Like, what the fuck?
I feel like this also brought up something. Men are 4 times more likely than women to die by suicide.
Yeah, because
men, toxic masculinity, which is going to be another topic that we talk about.
Especially in school. If
Yes.
you cry and you're die, you're immediately fucking gay.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the shit? Because A, being gay isn't an insult, and B, what the fuck? Let a man cry.
Yeah.
And, like, I hate how it's too promoted by high school guys that, like, obviously you'll want to game or do something or other than spending time with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, let people be happy in relationships as long as their relationship isn't self-destructive. You know what I mean?
There is 1 suicide every 13 minutes.
Like, in the world or in
the United States.
It's kind of sad, but that's how common it is.
Yeah. That's for everyone, not just for students.
Yeah, like in general. Because once again, if it was taught in high school, though, we would know how to better handle it if we developed a mental health issue in the later years. Because, like, there are a lot of mental health issues that can be brought on by trauma, like the dissociative. My grandmother had that, and it was brought on by trauma.
Damn.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't like where she had other... It wasn't Lana, it was the other one, the good one.
Most dissociative personality disorders are brought on by trauma.
Yeah, and it's like...
It's a coping mechanism.
Where she had the full-on other identities. It was where you could tell because her personality would switch.
Yeah.
Like, immediately. Where sometimes she'd go in and she'd be happy, and other times she'd be foaming at the mouth. Another time she'd be like, I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
You sure she didn't have major, like, bipolar disorder?
No, it wasn't that, because it was brought on by
trauma. True.
Yeah,
okay.
And I don't know if she ever went to a psychologist or not, but I don't know. Because it was brought on by, like, abuse or something like that in her later years. Like, and that's another thing. We should be taught how to care for people with mental health issues. Because we can have friends, family members, etc., kids for some people that do or may develop mental health issues.
Yeah. That was mine. Because I'm popular.
You're me.
I got added to a group chat in another language. That's fun.
Great.
I think it's Russian.
Okay.
There's a chart that says leading cause of death in the United States. 10 to 14, the second leading cause of death is suicide. 15 to 24, second leading cause, suicide. 25 to 34, second leading cause, suicide.
That's ridiculous.
So young people need help, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put suicide lines in this podcast.
You get trigger warning?
No, I'm gonna put suicide helplines and shit.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, huh? Does it cost money to call those?
I don't think so. I think they're free.
Okay, good. Because, like, BetterHelp and stuff. Like, how shitty do you have to be like, have not really qualified people, but pay money for them? Like, that's fucking ridiculous.
Oh.
What?
It says, we offer organic followers. If you will buy 1,000 followers, they cost $8. 5,000, 20.
Followers, and they're organic. We grew them ourselves.
Oh my god.
Like, what the fuck?
He added a bunch of people to this chat. I'm gonna allow it and say eat my dick.
And then too, like, it's one of those things that, like, I don't know if it's like school, I don't know if it causes depression, which causes insomnia, or if it causes insomnia,
Oh no, it
which
can.
fuels depression. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if it's a bit of both. Because, like, students, especially when they're in the harder classes, like the AP ones, they stay up so fucking late trying to
Rana stays up all night sometimes.
And that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's unhealthy.
As
but she
fuck.
doesn't really have.
She doesn't have a choice.
Yeah. Where it's such a competitive environment without need.
Yeah.
Like, and then see, right, there's no fucking job market. Like,
Not at all.
I applied like fucking so many goddamn jobs before so.
I applied to literally 13 places online. Got accepted nowhere.
Yeah.
Even in places that needed help, like Michael's. That place is empty as shit, and there's customers everywhere. Why didn't they hire me? It took forever for me to get this job over there.
Yeah.
Like, and even then, it's not even full time. It's like 13 hours. That's not even part time.
Where it's like, if you're poor off the bat, you're fucked.
Yeah.
At least in this area. In most areas.
Yeah, you gotta get out of here if you're a student. Like,
yeah. Because you're not going to be able to afford to pay off college and work.
Yeah, unless you're a doctor.
You're a doctor. You can have a jet.
It'll take you years to do it, but you can still do it. Yeah.
There was one year after they went, they said their students were like 40K. They had paid 50K and they still owed another 50K.
Bitch, what?
Yeah. Because
interest?
Yeah. Which is fucking ridiculous.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Fucking
it was fucking one of his.
Nobody know how to flush the toilet after they take a shit. Shit. I can't think of how this is shit in the fucking accent.
Shit. We have hit the hour mark.
Okay. So, do we want to continue trying to think of topics for the next 30 minutes, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, don't kill yourself. School is not forever. You can do it.
Doctor,
yeah.
good luck.
Yeah. You don't have to be a doctor to be successful.
I'm gonna be a bartender.
Yeah.
Don't get.
I'm gonna be a physician, but like you don't have to work in the medical field to be successful.
We should do a topic on workplace harassment.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna face a lot of that as a bartender.
Oh yeah.
Like 100%.
I probably will too because I'm a woman.
Yeah.
Anyways, don't be a dick. Good night.